There's a tombstone here of a family who lost, I believe, their son or their uncle or somebody. They noticed that somebody was messing with the items that they were leaving for their loved one, and somebody kept like stealing them. So they thought there was a thief coming to this graveyard. This just became suddenly super creepy. They noticed that I just got the feeling I was being followed. I'm out of here, dude. I'm out of here. Okie dokie. I am sitting in my car outside of Circle K. It is, it's time to go. It's 4:46 a.m. I cannot procrastinate anymore. Oh man, the sun's gonna come up in about 45 minutes, so we got a good amount of time. Las Cruces is a creepy ass city. There's plenty of haunted places in Las Cruces. That on. All right, we are approaching. Oh man, I am nervous. I'm just gonna drive around, scope the area first. Okay, we're recording. So we can see, being out at night, not being able to see, it's kind of actually foggy, which adds to the creepiness of this. There is a story here, and I am getting the absolute chills, even at the idea of talking about this story. Oh, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? I don't know what kind of animal that just was, but that was odd. It like hid behind the gravestone. So I'm not sure what you guys can see. Can you guys see this? I do not want to disrespect any of these gravestones. I would never imagine. This is very spooky. I can't believe I'm like here. But there is a story. I'm trying to get to it. I'm trying not to be too creeped out here because this is a giant cemetery. In 2018, there was an incident involving a little girl. She passed a very tragic passing in this city, and it kind of shook the town and the neighboring communities. Everybody heard about it. There's a tombstone here of a family who lost, I believe, their son or their uncle or somebody. They noticed that somebody was messing with the items that they were leaving for their loved one. The items they were leaving were like gone, and somebody kept like stealing them. So they thought there was a thief coming to this graveyard. I want to get out of here, dude. This just became suddenly super creepy. I have chills telling this story. They noticed that the items were missing, right? And there's a bunch of toys, little teddy bears, little like items. They decide to set up a security camera. And what they caught in the following nights was something very, very shocking. And as I'm actually here in this cemetery, the thought of that, oh my god, it gives me so much chills, dude. I am so like chilled right now at the thought of this. So I just got the feeling I was being followed. I'm out of here, dude. I'm out of here. I can't like stomach this. This is so creepy to me. I'm gonna try to get through the story before I get to the end here. What they saw was a little girl in the middle of the freaking night, here, in this pitch dark cemetery, they saw a little girl wandering to their loved one's gravesite, picking up the toys and taking them. And there's images of this. Oh man, my stomach is turning right now. I do not know why. I am not willing to venture off into the grass because I feel like I'm just not there yet. Oh, they saw straight up, there's images of this little girl on their security camera. I believe it's video, but they have the still images, or I don't know if it's still image capture only at movement. You could see this little girl. They contacted Faviola's mother.
The mother of a toddler who died years ago claims her daughter's spirit is caught on camera. Faviola Rodriguez was 2 years old when she died in September 2018.
And they said, hey, I think this is the ghost of your little girl.
She had introduced herself and she told us that she had like something like really beautiful to show us that they had captured on their video camera. So then she like pulled out her phone and she showed it to me, and she told us well, as soon as like she showed me the picture, like I started like crying.
You ask anybody in this town and they will be able to tell you that story is true, unless that family who claimed to have captured that, unless they completely hoaxed it, which is beyond wrong.
A final image shows what appears to be a man with the little girl. The mother believes it's Faviola guiding another family's brother up to heaven.
So we're gonna go look for baby Favi's site. I wanted to bring her a gift. Not to call her, nothing like that, nothing creepy like that. I wanted to bring her a gift to show her my respects. Not too sure where this is. I'll come back during daylight to get a better look around. There are motorcycles, so I might turn off my lights. Okay, I see a car. I'm gonna turn off my lights. Okay. Oh, that is extra creepy because I'm in the dark now at a freaking cemetery. At least the dogs aren't barking. But weirdly, actually, I'm not afraid. I think I just creeped myself out a few moments ago. I believe the gravestone is a large heart. I forgot to add batteries to this headlamp here. It's a large heart, and it's just across a path, which I don't know if that's this path or what. They're still recording. Turn this light back on. Oops, escape the pine cone. It's very recognizable to me, like I was saying, because I've seen that video, I've covered that video so many times. That was actually my first viral video. And weird enough, baby Faviola's mom commented on my video on TikTok, my first viral video, and she said, thank you for telling my baby's story. I absolutely believe that was her. I swear I keep hearing footsteps, but I know it's just in my head. Anyway, yeah, she commented saying thank you for telling my baby's story. And oh my god, is that it? That's not it. No, that's not it. But it's like that. I don't know if you guys can see that heart-shaped tombstone. It's a really big one, actually. That's what it is. And she said thank you for telling my baby's story. And what is it, 2 years later, we are here since that video that I did. Do I believe? Ooh, kind of creepy to talk about that here, huh? Do I like actually believe in the paranormal and ghosts? I waver, man. I'll tell you what, I'll talk all day. I'll talk crap all day during the daylight hours when I'm not in a cemetery. But it is a different story being at this place at night. And I'll be honest, I have blocked out in my mind that beneath these tombstones are the bodies of people who were once roaming the earth, who once had an essence to them. I feel like somebody's behind me. Let's get some footage. Yeah, it's all fun and games until you're actually in a place where, I mean, if ghosts exist, it's here, you know? But as you can see, this is not a small cemetery. When I pulled up, I was like, oh, this is actually really big. But yeah, if they do exist, they're gonna be here. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad that I don't have night vision right now. Because it is going to be a different story when I'm able to view the night vision footage over, and we'll see what I see, man. I don't know what that animal was when I first came in here. It seemed like the tail, oh my god. It seemed like the tail was bald halfway up. I thought that tombstone was a person. Why do they have to make tombstones so grim? I mean, I know they're a grim thing. So we're by the street now. And the street honestly is scarier than being in the cemetery. I'll be totally honest. Because of the homeless problem in Las Cruces. Okay, so I walked through, but I must not have walked through the areas. Like I didn't walk through all of the pathways. So I did not see baby Faviola's tombstone. I'll have to come back in the day and find it. And we are out of here. Yeah, so I'm on my way home. I have an emergency restroom need right now. And honestly, I'll be totally honest, that is the reason that I left. I have to use the restroom so bad that I am not sure I'm going to be able to make it home for, so I might have to stop at a convenience store. Okay, I'd be lying if I said that restroom emergency was not a straight up emergency. I made it back in time though. I can say it wasn't out of fear that I left, but I'm about to go back actually. The sun is coming up. There's some kind of cloud coverage a little bit. It's kind of eerie. Seems like the perfect time to go back. Camera for extra footage. No permanent planting, decorations, or glass containers. Okay, cool. It looks small from the outside, but this is a big ass cemetery. So this is where I was walking I was gonna say last night, this is where I was walking about an hour ago when it was dark. But this is where I kept feeling, I just creeped myself out. I'm pretty sure I just creeped myself out. The feeling that I was being like followed. That is, I'm not gonna lie, that is a creepy ass feeling. But as you can see, so there's the street just beyond there, and then the cemetery actually goes on for quite a distance down that way. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh shit. I think that's it. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, it's not it. Okay, so we're in the car. I had to gather myself and regroup. And I just looked up kind of imagery of her tombstone, and that's weird because I was right. It was in this area, which I actually walked past earlier. I have nothing but love and respect for this family and what transpired. So here we are. It's cute little site. Okay, so my camera just died, but I left her a little rose bouquet and a little plushie, since I know she likes toys. But actually, you know what? Not too sure where the I don't want to linger around too much. I don't want to disrespect the graveyard or the graveyard employee, but I believe the tombstone that she was stealing toys from was actually, seems kind of backwards, but I do believe it seems like it was maybe this one. Oh no, maybe not. I'm not sure. It was one of these tombstones because it was across the way from her site over there. This is very surreal, visiting a graveyard. I haven't been since my grandpa died, but something that just makes it very, like, it hits is the pictures. I just didn't realize how many gravestones have photographs on them of these people. I had no idea. There's a lot, and it's very sad. Oh man. This one doesn't even have a date. It has the born date, but it doesn't have the death date. That just made me wonder, like what would be the reason for that? Surely it's because they were found and the death date was not determined. They seemed like an older couple. That is so sad. But now we are on our way back to my car.
The footage you've just watched was not intended to be a ghost hunting video. I visited the Masonic Cemetery on a whim to test out my new camera. I chose not to share the detail of baby Faviola's passing for a reason. Often, content like this is viewed as pure entertainment, detaching us from the reality of the lives behind the tombstones. I've heard the story of baby Faviola for several years and have covered it in multiple TikTok videos. The gravity of the situation hit me when I received a comment from Faviola's mother, who still resides in Las Cruces. In a city this size, it's very possible that our paths have crossed. These people beneath the tombstones are real. They have families and loved ones who think about them every day. I would never want to reduce this little girl to just another spooky story on the internet. Most importantly, I don't want to cause any further pain to her family. For that reason, I have not shared the details of her story, but you can look it up yourself. If you'd like me to return to the cemetery with night vision, comment with the eyes emoji. If I do return at night, it will be with the utmost respect, and I will strive to be sensitive to those who might see my content. Thank you for watching. Until next time, what do you believe?